All right, live stream. Got some beauty hauls for you tonight. Sephora. I stopped at Walmart, so I got some Physicians formula and Elf products. And then I did a Sugarpill haul. We're gonna put a face on. We're gonna have some beauty chit chat, and we're gonna have fun like we do every Saturday night. Feel free to ask questions. You might want to get a notebook ready and some paper to take notes. So if I have a lot of stuff here and knowledge, and I'm gonna bash a few items. Oh, and I got in my boxy drop shop stuff, so I'll show you that too, because there's definitely an issue with, well, it's technically two products that are in there. So there is that. All right. What am I doing here? Hello, Miss Granny. How are you, sweetie? I know I brought a nice tea down. Where did I put it? There it is. All right. Hello, Caitlin. How are you, dear? Having a good weekend? I got goodies. I got some bitching to do. Hi, Living Royal. How are you, dear? Got a little snow and ice here. What was it, yesterday into, yeah, yesterday, basically into today. And I thought Greg was going to come home, so I didn't plow. I did shovel the front steps, though, so that kind of sucked. Yeah, definitely cold today, like 20s. Ugh. And of course, I'm low on oil, so I'm like, are you kidding me? And when I went to call Friday, I assumed they would be in the office, and of course, I ended up going to like the emergency line. I'm like, are they in today at all? Because I called right when they would have been at lunch. And she's like, oh, no, they're off. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll live without oil. Well, I have oil. Just, I'm not going to make the house, hotter than normal. I'm like, no worries. I have enough to make it till Tuesday. Because I'll just call them Monday morning. Just moving some dirty brushes out of the way here. All right. All right, let me show you what I picked up at Sephora. Some of you have already seen this. The new Makeup Forever HD Skin. My new shade is 2R28, which says R330. My normal shade in the regular HD, which I've already seen everybody screaming of, we want this back. And luckily, I just opened this recently and I have a backup. So I'm good to go with my original. This one is 165 equals R420. And this shade does match technically, and so does this one. But their whole numbering system and the finish on this is definitely more on the medium side. And for some reason, my cap is like filthy. I don't know what happened here. This has fuller coverage. But I did grab a Charlotte Tilbury foundation in the boxy. And of course, they didn't have the shade that I normally wear either. So I am going to try that one tonight because I have worn this like 4 days in a row. No breakouts, no nothing. I still like this better than this. So I'm not going to return it, but it's, I don't know, just doesn't have the coverage I want. The other two items I picked up is the new Cali Ray Surf Proof Easy Glider Eye Definer. Damn, girl. In the deep. And it's Urban Decay, Wendy, who started Urban Decay. This is her new line, Cali Ray. I don't know if it's her and a couple girlfriends or, but it's all obviously vegan, cruelty free, the whole nine, just like, how Wendy always was, and then Urban got bought out. Also picked up a Sephora eyeliner. The Ultimate Gel Liner, waterproof, in Sea Green Matte, number 43. I've tried both of these on the waterline, and they're both, don't work on the waterline. They'd be fine, under eye, or whatever, but waterline did not last. From what I understand, we're all getting one of these from Lawless in the next BoxyCharm. This is Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss. I showed this the other morning. I picked up shade, the hell is it? Velvet. So you're going to have that happen. Every time you pull it out, you're going to have that little gooey string. Just a warning. I'll put this on later. It does have a great, I do like the applicator. It hugs my lips like a son of a bitch, but there's really no color to it. And I don't know how many women are going to like this. This is sticky. And it's almost one of those, like, it's like glued to your lips. Hours later, even after the shine's kind of worn off, you could still feel like the tackiness. And since it is a little gloopy, you get it where it travels into the corners. I kind of like it. But a lot of people are not going to like that at all. I know a lot of people don't like sticky gloss. I did do the, it was either free or like the 100 points or whatever it is. The YSL Lash Clash. Is that the hell this is? Mascara. I like this. Of course I would. I'm not buying a full size. I have a whole drawer full size, but it's one I'd keep in mind of. It's a nice mascara. From YSL, I would expect nothing but a good mascara. And then other freebie things I picked up, just because I wanted to see the scent on this. I'm sure I'm going to destroy this name. Voce Viva. I don't know. It's Valentino. And I've seen the full size, and I want the full size just for the bottle. But I was like, as long as the scent smells good. Because this does cave in over here. So it has, and then it has like the little, they go all across the top. And so the full size bottle obviously would be bigger than this. And then there's two other ones, I think, that looks all studded. There's a pink one and a black one. I'm pretty sure the pink one had rose associated with it. I'm not a big rose person. But I think the black one I kind of liked of just by going off the scent notes. Like, this does smell nice. But it's a cute little bottle. This one cost me like 250 points. But that's okay because I wanted to smell it. Another thingy, the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Body Scrub. Oh, I haven't even opened it. Let's see what we got here. My Ulta order is like completely delayed. Oh, well, it smells like the Bum Bum cream. It's, yeah, you can tell it's a body scrub. I don't need to touch it. This will be used in like one use done. And then I will try one of these of, why the hell not? The Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen. This is the one that's in like the tube. Yeah, I'll just use one. They're all way too yellow. But I'll try it just to see how it is. But since it does say it's like light coverage, I'm never going to purchase this. So it ain't going to happen. I don't need any more tinted moisturizers. That's for damn sure. All right, so that was Sephora. Not bad. I wanted the foundation more than anything. I had something else in the cart, and then I don't know what drew me to this, but I did. So I had to stop at Walmart, grab some dog food and cat food. What is up with the cat food? My Walmart has been wiped out for at least the past month of all wet cat food. I mean, they must get sporadic deliveries because every time I go, there's like the whole shelves are empty. Looks like they're moving the whole section, like empty. And there was one tray left of like Meow Mix 12 little pack, and I grabbed it because I still had cat food. But I usually just, if I'm there, I'm going to grab the shit anyway because it's not like they're going anywhere. The cats are, only 2 years old, 3 years old. Very weird though. I'm like, used to be the toilet paper shortage, now it's like a cat food shortage. All right, I picked up the new Physicians formula Mavi Matte Monoi Butter Blush. These are smaller than the other blushes. This is only 4.5 grams, and I think at Walmart this still cost me like $11. So it's this one here, and it does have the brush under it that nobody ever uses. This little, I watched Emily Noel did a video on this. It does have the scent, but it just smells like sunscreen. It's not the other one. If you just swirl your brush in here, holy shit. These two shades up in the corner, like because I had makeup, I did a full face earlier, took it off at like 4 o'clock, and so I'm coming back to put a full face on. I'll do it with a cleaner brush after. If you want to stay down this side, you're good. But if you touch either of those two, of this peachier one or this reddish one, wow. And Emily Noel showed it, and she was not kidding. This is like the Monoi. It's very, very pigmented. But there's 5 colors in here. How the hell am I going to swatch this? Okay, here's 4 of them. Okay, so those 2 little top ones, that's just barely touching my fingers. And then the last little pink one. So, I mean, in reality, are you going to be able to, just, you have to use a small brush just to try to get into that center section. But when we play, I'll show you. But I'm kind of shocked that there's only 4.5 grams in here. Because, wait a minute. I looked at my other ones, and they have like 7 grams of product. All right, so here's a butter blush. This has 7.5 grams of product. I hate that the fucking lid doesn't go back either. But the pan sizes look. Yeah, that's almost the exact same pan size. And this is another older blush here. This actually has SPF 30 in it. Why the hell have I been using this? And this, does that say 3.5 grams? And for some reason, this one only has 3 grams of product. Okay. This is I just stabbed it. I'll keep this out. Yeah, so tread gently there. Let's wear long sleeves down here. And then, of course, this was right in there next to it. Diamond Plumper by Physicians Formula. Mineral Wear Lip Plumper. I wish I would have bought the neuter shade. It's a beautiful berry. But it's going to be messy. Like, this is a lot slicker than the other one. Oh my God, I stuck it to my nose, didn't I? And this smells like mint. Did I get it on my nose? No. Actually, the Lawless barely has any color. And I think I got the darkest shade, which I still don't believe. There's the Lawless. All right. That. Elf. Cookies and Dreams No Budge Eyeshadow Stick. 6-month shelf life. I mean, it's $5, but still, I gotta stop just grabbing shit off the shelf and throwing it in the cart. I gotta start reading those shelf lives. 6 months. It's a nice blue. We'll play in a second here. The blue right there. Like, I don't have 100 blue pencils. So, of course, I grabbed the palette to go with it. It's just called Cookies and Dreams. Yep. Cruelty-free vegan. All I know is I just want my chemicals back. I'm sick of everything expiring in 6 months. And this is 6 months too. Okay. I didn't realize that was only 6 months. This here. It's not bad. This was like $10, $9, I want to say. The other thing was $5. I mean, I can get looks out of it. So I can like one and done it with it. I didn't even actually swatch it. I just slammed it on my eyeballs. All right, so that's like a brow bone. Okay, that one does have shimmer. So there's your first 4. And they're pigmented. Big towels to be washed. On the bottom, you got a blue that has the the slightest bit of like, it's like a purpley blue. Then you have a matte. Another brown. That could be jet black. I thought it was a dark blue. Like this shade works best over that. I know because I did it. I know it's straight black. Okay. I thought maybe a little bit of blue. So there is that one. I mean, if you already have these shades, you don't need this palette. I need a wet one because I got to get these lip glosses off me. I mean, you can see how much this moves. I mean, it's just going into the cracks of my hand. This one doesn't move. Now see, those two still held on with this. This is a wet wipe, so it held on. I mean, they're not terrible, but it's just not going to last on the waterline, technically. At least it didn't last on mine. It could last on yours. Hello, Miss Teresa. I'm going to bang it into here. Well, Teresa's got the rain in Tennessee. Hi, Jen. I know perfume can be very addictive, but I always do get, someone always buys me an Ulta gift card for Christmas, always. So instead of buying makeup, which I have a shitload of, not that I don't have a lot of perfume because I do too, but to me, I'd rather spend it on a full-size perfume. You know, it's because especially like if it's a Valentino or even if it's over $100, it's like, well, at least I got the bulk of it covered. But this like Dossier, they dupe all the high-end stuff, and their stuff's, you know, $29, $39, $49, $59, and they always give you percentages off. So check out Dossier if you want to. Okay, the Walmart in Wisconsin's out of even chicken. Okay, cat treats and food are hard to find in PA. It's so weird. Hi, Marcia. You heard who's not cruelty-free anymore, darling? I don't know which one. Jen, which one isn't cruelty-free? I just buy shit. Boxy. I want to get boxy because I want to be able to grab the foundation. Of course, I ended up doing 2 orders. Of course. And that was 1 order, and this was the other order. Alrighty, what do I get here? It's from the Boxy Drop Shop thing. It's actually still going on. I actually was in there today peeking around. Alright. Ofra. I hope I don't own this. I probably do, possibly do, but I saw it and fucking bought it. Ofra Charm Your Cheeks Mini Mix Blush Palette. Normally $39, $12. You see, you don't want to fucking buy it because it's Ofra. Beautiful little blushes. You can't take them out of here. They have the little pop outs. Goes right in with my Ofra collection. This is a repurchase because mine, I've been working on this for mine forever. I actually have 3 bottles, different bottles of oils going, but I love me some Yenta. This is the CBD Superfood Dual Cleansing Oil. And I really like this one. I love Pure Lease. I have Pure Lease and Yenser by the same woman, Jenny Ann. This here. Mine upstairs is probably down to here. It's funny. At first I was going to try to get rid of all, not get rid of, but use up all the cleansing bombs. Then I was like, all right, I've been, on the oils. So now I have the Yensa, Atula, what's the other one? Julep. All that are just down to nothing. It's taken forever to go through them. Personally, in my opinion, after doing that both ways, I'm figuring out you definitely get your money's more for your bang for your buck with the oil than you do the balm. Just in my opinion. Even if they have close to the same amount of, like I was looking at my pharmacy, had like 2.5 ounces, and these have like 3.5 or 4 ounces a piece. This one's 5. And I go, at least this, it's with the pump, so it's more controlled. When you just get in there and start grabbing it with your hands, the balm, or with the little scoop, it's not the exact same amount every time. And I go through that faster. But they both work. I love them both. But I think money-wise, bang for your buck, go with an oil. All right. Langnickel. I finally got some lashes. Yay. These are the ones in Bella. Is it stuck? Are you stuck in here? Are you taped down? Probably taped down, right? Oh yeah, it's taped and I'm trying to rip it out of here. There we go. These ones here. These are normally, where are they? There's okay, it got all fucked up by when it printed it. Probably like $29-$30, something like that. They were 9. So I was like, why not? I already have 5 other pairs. These are nice lashes. I like them. All right, where is it? Charlotte. Since I just decluttered my other Charlotte, now I have the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This time I have 7.5 neutral. My other one was 8 cool, but they didn't have 8 cool. So I figured, well, let's go with the neutral then and hope it works, because that was $18, I think. Something like that. Yeah, it's normally $44. So I'm glad I grabbed that. Violet Voss, grabbed the Wild Dahlia. Whoop, palette. This one here. Very pretty. The Violet Voss is normally $18, $9, so half off. Touch and Soul. Glodient. Has the hashtag in front of it. Pretty Filter Glodient Makeup Palette. I gotta photograph this sucker still. It just says face palette. And here you do get 10 grams of product, which is good. It's just gonna be a big ass highlighter. So you do have lightest to darkest. It's pretty. All right. Okay, so now my numbers don't match because I forgot the Langnickel on here. Subtotal, well, from if you take out the other one, was up to $173. I only paid $67 for all of this, put it that way. So for, I mean, this is 40 and this is normally what? 44, and the Jens is even normally 38. These two cover the whole box. All the product, the rest of the products. Because the Ophir is 39, the Touch and Soul is 34, and the Violet Voss is 18. All right. That was kind of right. So the next one, this is the one that I'm going to have a fucking tantrum about in about 2 minutes. I'll show you the other two items I grabbed. I have no idea how to say this. Epi-One. Epi, go fuck yourself. How about that? Flawless Serum. Now, this was the day when they do it's like 2 for deals. So it's like 2 for the price of 1 or whatever the hell they do. So you got these 2 bottles. 2 for $19.99. $20. $10 a piece. Now I had went on the site quickly to make sure this is actually like a fucking website, which it is. And all their fucking shit's really expensive. And I'm like, all right. These retail technically for $195 each. So $330. If you bought 2 of these. Just fucking plastic packaging. Gets better. So what I did saw their site and I went, fuck, it says it's like a night serum. All right, fuck up for $20. Let's try it. Because I got 2 of them. Like if I like one, I'll give it to mom. I'd called Gina going, hey, they got this fucking deal. So she jumped on and grabbed them too. Now, of course, it was $19.99. You got to hit what? $25 to get free shipping. So next thing I'm in there and I'm like, what the hell is this even by? By Janeiro makeup holder. This little sucker here. Literally face, eyes, lips. Okay. I didn't even look up the retail price of this. This was $5. So of course, once I put the $19.99 of this, $24.99. So I know Boxy Charm's gonna make you pay shipping without that fucking penny. So I'm like, all right, now I gotta buy something else. And luckily they had just a big wide tooth comb. I have a comb like this upstairs that I've had for no lie since I was a fucking teenager. Like 20 something years. Over 20 years. Just a big wide tooth comb. This is what I use in my hair normally for years. Just okay. $3. So my total came to $27.99. And down below here. I need a cigarette while I show you this because this makes my blood boil. And I put a nasty fucking review on BoxyCharm. Semi-nasty. I wasn't too fucking mean. Let me check my little... I ordered the sugar drizzle today, Marcia. I got the... What the hell did I order today? The Dragonfly, the Pizza Kitty, and another liquid one. I was not pre-ordering shit. Nice. Marcia got the Glam Light Dirty Martini. Wore it all day. Lasted, no fading. Nice. Yay, and Marcia's Odin's Eye. It's either Gila or Hella palette. Arrived today, too. Okay. Now, back to this fucking disaster. Okay. The writing is so goddamn small. Of course, it's not on the box. All right. Directions. Apply during evening to affected areas, area in parentheses S, so area or areas, or as directed by physician. What the fuck is that about? Ingredients. This is where it got me. This is where it fucking got me. This fucking thing has 3 ingredients in it. And then I actually went back on the website to look and go under ingredients. It only lists these 3 ingredients. This is where my fucking head exploded because I went, well, okay, let me just copy and paste these 3 fucking words into Google and see what they are. Now, hopefully, let me wipe this off. Either that or go on the site and look it up and seriously Google these 3 fucking ingredients. Oh, it's going to be on there, isn't it? Oh, come on, camera. Right there. Right here. Oh, I know. The camera's trying to focus on me. Okay. So these 3 ingredients are all silicones. Just silicone. That's fucking it. You show me a fucking bottle of skincare that has 3 ingredients and is $195 and it's silicone. I mean, every fucking thing I have in front of me, if you pull up the ingredients list, the first thing is going to say pretty much what? Water or alcohol or something. Never 3. I have been using fucking skincare for, I'm 52, 40 fucking years. I've never seen something with 3 goddamn ingredients in it. Now, it gets better. Warning. When using this product, avoid getting it into your eyes. Okay, good to know. If it does, rinse. Do not apply to damaged or broken skin. That's most things. Okay. Now, big fucking flag on here. And if you pull up these ingredients, it'll show you which one it is. And it says it. Even in the when I pulled the fucking thing on Google. Avoid use if pregnant or breastfeeding, unless prescribed by your doctor. Now, this shit says it's manufactured for Epione in Beverly Hills, California, made in the USA. I mean, besides the label on the front, this is all the fucking information on this thing. Is only on the back here. I'm scared to fucking death to use this now. After reading about the 3 ingredients that are literally fucking silicone, but then seeing that third one of if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, well, I don't want to fucking use it either. And I'm not pregnant or breastfeeding, nor have I ever been any of the above. Like, what the fuck is this? This is just fucking blowing my mind. Because it's silicone. It's seriously fucking silicone. Look at this shit. It even comes out like fucking caulk, basically. It's just a clear, kind of greasy, but it'll dry down. I'm just avoiding the 2 eyeliner swatches. So you can see it's shiny at first. And it feels slick. Very, like, silicone-y, basically. So I, of course, put it on one night, like, first thing with my skincare. Like, let me see what this shit feels like. And since it dried down, I go, okay. And then reading about, there's nothing in here that's skincare. None of these ingredients are skincare. So now I'm like, wait a minute, I bet this shit would work as a primer. So even today, after I did my Bobbi Brown and then my sunscreen, I said, let's put a layer of this on. Used it as fucking makeup primer today. And I used again today. I actually mixed them together, just fucking around. I mixed these 2 together just to see what would happen. Nothing happened. It was... So it is still kind of shiny, kind of slick feeling, but it does dry down after. You know. That's why I said I always do primer upstairs, because I have to give it a few minutes to set and work into my skin. And my hands are all fucking slippery. Like they just feel like total silicone. Like slippery. It's insane. Did anyone buy this? And would you put this on your fucking face? Because I think I'm just going to toss them both. Because I haven't put like Boxy. What the hell? Go read my review on Boxy Charm. It's funny. It's like, what are you doing even selling this? This isn't even skincare. I'm like, it's all silicone. I'm writing in there like, ladies, make sure you read the ingredients. And of course, some girls on there saying like, oh, I got it for my grandmother. And she loves it. And I'm like, no. And there was literally 2 reviews, and one of them's fucking mine. And I gave it, of course, a 1 star because I was as low as I can go. Hi, Bam. Well, Bobby Brown doesn't own Bobby Brown anymore. She sold out too. Bobby Brown now has her own brand called Jones Road. Yeah, because don't forget, big companies buy out, like L'Oreal bought Urban Decay. I don't know who owns Bobby Brown. There's only like 5 companies that own everybody. I thought in general the United States was super picky about labeling. That's why I'm even shocked of the outside of this box. There's no insert. This stupid fucking shit that's on here should be on this box somewhere. I thought that shit was mandatory too. But this is fucking shocking. To go, I feel like I got fucking duped. But then about the whole pregnancy thing, I'm like literally double checking myself like, well, if a fucking pregnant woman's not supposed to use it. One of the ingredients, it's literally Google those 3 fucking ingredients. And one of them will tell you, don't use this if you're the pregnant or breastfeeding. It's like, what in the fuck is happening? Yep, and Makeup Revolution just bought BH Cosmetics for only $3.9 million. I go, my fucking girlfriend's house costs more than that. I'm like, 3.9 mil, fucking could have called her like, girl, buy fucking BH Cosmetics. What the fuck? Yeah, so if you see this Epione Flawless Serum, you do you, girl. That's all I can say. I haven't decided what the fuck I'm going to do with this yet. But so 3 ingredients that are all silicones going, this is a joke, right? That like TikTok thing kept coming into my fucking head. I just wanted to go in there like, this is a joke, right? It's what the fuck? I've never encountered anything like that. And to have all just silicones and claiming it's fucking skincare, going, what's silicone going to do for your fucking face? Totally baffling. Totally fucking baffling. All right, let me try out Charlotte. Give her a shake. I guess I don't know if this shade will match me, and if it doesn't, I'll mix it with something else. Give me a goddamn brush here. Little Real Techniques. I'll put my cigarette out too. Yeah, 3.9 mil, man. That is fucking cheap. Oh, Christ, Marsha. Okay, Marsha had the Epione face cream years ago, and big pustules developed on her face. I feel sorry for you, girl. I hope you didn't use it again. I think I'm just going to trash it. And I wanted to upload. I could not upload to Instagram today. Oh, what the fuck's up with that? I like, where it goes upload photo, think, okay, here's the picture. And then you hit like the next little arrow thing and it goes processing. And it just sits there and fucking spins. I'm like, okay, I don't know what's happening. All day I've tried. I could not post to Instagram today at all. I even like rebooted my phone going, is that the problem? Who the fuck knows? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, Marsha, I would never buy from that company again either. Because trust me, once I can get a picture and upload it, I'm going to fucking slam them on Instagram. I don't give a shit. Be like, what is this and how are you claiming it's fucking skincare with 3 silicones? Like, what the, it's just the strangest fuck. No, the funniest part was it last night I called Gina? I think it was last night. What the fuck's, I'm so fucking confused what day it is. Last night, even last night, Greg goes to me, well, I wanted to call you before you go live. I go, because he's up in Vermont, snowmobile. I'm like, honey, it's Friday. He's like, oh fuck. I'm like, trust me, I thought the same thing about 6 o'clock. I went, oh my God, I gotta go fucking live. Then I'm like, what? Wait a minute, what day is it? Yeah, so I almost went live last night. Why? Whoopsie. Come on, Charlotte. Don't tell me she's not gonna work. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got one pump on this finger. Oh, this might be too light. Fuck me. It's a little fucking yellow, too. Yeah, a lot of us are complaining about the makeup forever, though. Oh my God. And normally, why the hell do I need to watch anybody else's review? I already own it. But I'm like, I gotta see what the fuck other people are saying about this. Oh, girl, you're light. What, please? Oh, it kind of matches my neck, though. That's a good sign. My ears are red, so like Wayne Goss over here. I do that though. I do my ears. Yeah, that color's a little fucking scary. Considering I was 8 cool, I figured 7.5 should work. Well, maybe not. Oh, yellow. Why don't you slap all the other shit on your face? She levels out. Especially people that go wild with concealer. By the time they put it all over their damn face, they just should have used the concealer. Why even bother with foundation at that point? That's a little yellow. It's workable. I'll just clear the... I guess I always try to wipe down the little spout and everything when I'm done. Just keeping it clean. Let me put on that lip balm crap. This lip filler. Just gotta, and yeah, because it's always going to do that goopy thing, which is a pain in the ass. It is goopy. Like, and your hair gets stuck in it. Oh, God. Probably why my hair looks so greasy. Keep getting stuck in this. But it does make your lips look fair. But it's also because they're so shiny. All right. I gotta get some of this. Too much shit in front of me. It's freaking me out. Let me grab a clean brush. I want to show you this too. This bronze goddess that I picked up. This one here. Love this. Oh my God. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I'm going to show you how I used it today. And I was just, because it was funny. I think I was watching Teresa is Dead and she was making fun of it. Like, who asked for this? One of these like ugly makeup. And I'm thinking, I have this. It's really pretty. I want to use it. All right. So this is Wayne Goss. The airbrush. I don't know if they make this anymore. Now, you know how, if you watch me, you know I like bronzers that have like a little red in them. Because that's what gives you that sunburn. Well, this orangey shade kind of does the same thing. This does have shimmer in it when you put it on, but it still looks pretty. So what I've been doing is just rolling my brush around the outside here and then tapping into the orange just a little bit. And it gives you that little sunburnt look. But you can control with that, you know, if you want the orange, the peachy shade at all. This is pretty. And this is the deeper shade of the two. I'm glad I grabbed the deeper one, because the lighter one would not have showed up. And it works great with this brush. Oh, there's not much this brush doesn't work great with. Yeah, I'm so glad I picked this up. I love this little sucker. All right. What else? What was I bitching about? The Physicians formula. All right, this brush you should be able to, the same brush I had earlier. This one's dirty. All right, so I'm gonna swirl down here first, down this, you know, right here. And then I'm gonna lightly tap in to this deeper shade. And you're gonna see what happens. Okay, so you can see the other shades all picked up on here. Now this little golden one, that pink one. Now I'm just gonna touch. Look how much goddamn pigment comes up on that. You can literally, I don't know if you can see fallout, but it's got fallout. It's a poofy little sucker, but boy, you got to be careful with those, like that end shade. Again, I'm just gonna, just that one. Swipe the bottom, go over to the deep shade. I won't even tap it off this time, so you can hopefully see the chaos that it causes. I see, I can never tell on here. This side's deeper right now than this side. So I'm just gonna, I am barely touching it. It's just right here. Beautiful blush though. I think it's only the one shade too. But just if you hit that top one or that one, just dab easy, and you might want to tap off, like I said. All right. Physicians, done. What else are we going to play with here? Let's put some eye primer on. We got here some Milani. Do I have e.l.f.? Oh, I finished up my e.l.f., didn't I? Did I finish up the e.l.f.? Trying to think if that was in the last empties. I don't see it, so I'm going to say the e.l.f. I have a backup, just not opening it yet because I got enough shit in here I got to use. Oh my God, I found my Lunar Beauty on the floor. How'd you get down there? Did you jump off the shelf? Kitty cat's over here going nuts. Not sure if I put the right contacts in. I chucked my older pair. I opened another box, but I'm not sure if it's the right ones. Hi, Drew. Okay. So I'm guessing you want me to do one with e.l.f. We'll do a blue look. Now we'll use Violet Gloss. I don't need use my crayon that's only good for 6 months. It's just a twist up crayon. It has so much shit's in here. 0.05 ounces, or looks like 1.45 grams. Yeah, it's not a ton of product, but so that's, you know, a good halfway of the tube. All right. Let me put a little bit of this brown in the crease. Brush. All right. I'll show you how this one goes down. It's very light. We play here. We just play. I mean, this you could do as like an all over shade. It really has like no color, especially on me. If you just wanted to put something down. But on me, it barely shows. So I'll go into that chocolate brown. My animals are all being quiet. That can't be good. It's kind of like when your kids are quiet. It's like something's happening. They're quiet. I'm just trying to get that above my crease. And I can go back into that lighter shade and just, you know, do the edges with that if you wanted to. This is my lap. All right. Just in case any of the shadow fell on the eyeball. Take a little Q-tip to it. Oh yeah, a bunch of them must have some fallout from the brown because it's all over the Q-tip. Fall out under my eye. No, but I sure as hell got it all over my eyelid. That's for sure. Jesus. It's a little patchy. Who the hell's gonna notice when they're 6 feet away from me? Nobody. Put on the little eye crayon. Damn mirror so I can see what I'm doing here. Oh, there goes the running. Okay. Things are back to normal upstairs. Somebody's kicking the shit out of somebody. I'm going to go with the sparklier one. I'll do the front part with this one just so you can see if there's 2 different colors in the blues. This is all falling over my fucking face too. I keep wanting to look in here for a mirror. And it works fine. I'm just going to put that matte shade right next to it. It's basically the same color and they look the same. Once they're on. Because somehow this one looks, well, I put a blue base down too. You see how it does have a little bit of purple to it? Slightest bit of lilac, and then that's the matte blue. Make the swatch thicker so you can see it. I mean, it's so slight. You can really see the difference. The other thing I was thinking when I was playing with this, say you wanted to, all right, use like the dark blue, tiny little angle brush, This does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but you could still either blow it in the crease if you wanted to, or just put this darker shade. There's the cat fight. Right at the lash line. Yes, Shyla. Please don't be. Oh, I got fucking fallout everywhere. Covered in fucking blue right now. Yeah, Shyla, shoot. Hey, be nice. I'm covered in product. Hey! You know. Basically, oh, no, I got fucking blue all over my nose. Oh, fuck. I have blue everywhere. What in the hell? It didn't seem this messy earlier when I fucking used it. Okay. Well, the ass kickings are still going on upstairs. Everything's good. And I have a sty starting right there, too. Fun! What a fun fucking day for me. Just clean this. I'm just putting on some foundation. Just so I don't look too batshit crazy sitting here. That again. All right. Yeah. I mean, there's only so much you can do with this. And if you wanted to put the dark blue all over your eye and blow it out with the black and the brown, but it's, you got one, two, couple mattes, a couple of these shimmers. I think this is going to be way too light for brow bone. It's a little light. But I did have a ton of fallout from it. So that just means, like, if you're one of those of you could do your eyeshadow first, then your face after, go for it. All right, I'm wiping off my brush. Let's play with the violet ones. And we have another boring look. Okay. It's just a... I'm gonna go with this shade here and probably this green. Yeah, that copper's kind of pretty too. I don't know. It's going in. It's going in. There's a rose gold. Is it called rose gold remastered, something like that? Violet Voss palette in the Boxy Drop Shop. It's a great deal. Beautiful palette. It's on like blushes and highlighters. Really nice. Well, I might as well kind of do almost the same. I'm going to use this green shade. That won't look maybe too wackadoodle sitting here. That's ever possible. Just a flat brush. They're going nuts up there now. This is one of this. Girls. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is one of those green, red duochrome things. That one that everybody has a dupe of. Everybody has this shade somewhere in their collection. I must have it from 10 different companies at this point. Yeah, that's the one where it does a little bit of green, sparkle, kind of red. Simple eye. Too boring for me. I gotta see what this shade does. At least Violet Voss shadows I know I can pick up with a brush too. Which is always good for me. I'm gonna wet it. I picked up way too much on the brush. See what the hell I'm doing here. All right, where is it? I like that better than the other one. Fall out on this side too. Let me just stick a blush brush under there. No, that's fine. That one's okay. What am I missing out on here? Hi, Sharon. Oh my God, that's crazy. Marcia saw the Sugar Drizzle Halloween palette last week on Mercari for $395, and today the price was lowered to $200. She's bringing that palette back, I'm pretty sure. Oh shit, I'm out of focus. Oh God. Just goes with my fucking night at this point. You'll get your order, Marcia. I just got mine. Thanks, Caitlin. Caitlin says hers is fine. And up here, you never know what the hell's going to go on. Yes, I did see that Juvia's new Mega Palette. The liquid multi-chromes. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Teresa ordered 2 palettes from Laura Geller. Very nice. She makes beautiful products. Hi, Mary. I'm very well. How are you, dear? Hi, Terry. Glad you made it. I don't know where Miss Laura is, and some of the girls, we never know if Gina's on here. Who knows? I have fun with all of you. I want to put eyeliner on. Not fucking really. But I still want to use up my eyeliners that I'm trying to use up. I'm just going to throw on my Givenchy one. It's only got that much left. I use it till it's dead. And I already have a new one opened. That's why it was like, oh my God, make sure I use this up. Yeah, of course I missed out on the Dragonfly palette. Well, of course, I totally forgot at 3 o'clock that it launched. And it was like, I was laying down for a nap. Greg woke me up. And then all of a sudden I go, at 4 o'clock, I go, holy shit, it's Sugarpill day. Or not Sugarpill, Sugar Drizzle. I'm like, God damn it. So, of course, I think it was sold out. And then it was pre-order. And I'm like I said, I'm not much of a pre-order person. I'll just catch it another time when it's in stock. But that's right. I said, screw it. I'll grab the... Or did I get it? Did I get it? I don't fucking know. You'll see when I get the shit. Now we got the Pizza Kitty. I know I got the Pizza Kitty. Beyond that, I have no idea what the hell I got. Forgot to show you the Sugarpill. Let's have a smoke. Cigarette time. We're an hour in. Oh. Move some of the shit out of the way. Should I still? Oh my God, I have so many brushes in front of me. It's insane. I am glad though Teresa made fun of that bronze goddess because I was like, hey, I should use that. Let's move some of this shit out of the way. Yeah, definitely gooey. Very, yeah, gooey. I don't know how many people are gonna like that. And that little sucker was maybe $25, something like that. I'm just wiping off my brushes. I don't necessarily need to wash these every time. It's fine. See, it's the eye brushes and stuff I want to make sure we wash, and the blush brushes and oh, there's another one. Gotta wash Wayne now. Right. Give me a second. Get this shit out of the way. Just a few. I think that's all of that out. Oh. Ooh, my back is killing me. Oh, Marcia said the pickle palette sold out. Like I said, I didn't even bother with the pickle one. Since I have the Juicy Olive from Gimme Glow, I don't need that one right now. I don't need any of it right now, but I'm just bummed. I thought my Ulta order was going to show up because that has the other foundations in it and then the Wild Greens palette from Urban Decay. But it got held up with the fucking weather, of course. Because that's just my luck. I don't need bum scrub. I'm glad this actually works. Now once I put on, like I said, other makeup, it even should be fine on my neck. I will try this again in daylight just to make sure, but just even on here, it should be fine. It should be fine. I hope. Not keen with that makeup forever though, which is freaking me out, but I'm glad I have a backup. I'm like, oh, I just opened that new one and glad to have a backup. All right. Charlotte, you can go hang out with Dior. There you go. Get her out of the way. If you get this shade of the Physicians, I even put a lip liner on with it, and it still did a little bit of sliding around. But I'm wishing I would have got, there was like just a nude shade, not that I'm much of a nude shade, but it kind of was like this L'Oreal one, maybe a little darker. It's like on a lip balm. I don't really give a shit. And both liners I'll keep just because I use a lot of light greens on the lower lash line, so that's fine. And even this Cali Ray, it's a beautiful shade. Again, I could just use it on the lower lash line. And I'm sure it's waterproof with, you know, but not waterline proof. I'll find one of these days. Hi, Erica. Yay, you made it. I know, Teresa. Wayne has 2 more blush highlighter palettes coming and 2 more lipsticks. Oh, I have a whole shitload of Davina eyeshadows. Oh God, Marsha, her order got screwed up too. Ulta screwed up twice in this week. One box didn't have the invoice, and the other box had a hair mask missing. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Terry. Terry likes the bronze shadow with the... It's a teal. It's green. It looks blue, I guess. It's teal, I'd call it. Turquoise. What's the name of it? I love this shade for a liner. That's why I have so many of them. Oh, I can only imagine when my orders show up. Hopefully everything's in there. Marsh heard from a person that the warehouse, well, obviously it's the people in the warehouse that are fucking up. People just don't seem to take pride in what they do for a job. I mean, I don't give a shit if I'm banging on a cash register, selling booze, or, you know, whatever. I'm going to do the job to my best of my ability. I'm not going to half-ass it just because, you know, whatever. I don't care if you're flipping burgers, whatever you're doing. You do it to the best of your ability. I mean, I love when there's like one piece of the, like when they blow up the bubble wrap, and like they threw that in the box, threw all this shit on top of it. And by the time the box gets here, that little airbag is just flat as, you know, all the air is out of it. Going, thanks. But then I'm shocked occasionally you'll get one where, oh, they took the highlighter and stuck it into some actual bubble wrap and wrapped it up. It's like, it really depends on who's doing it. Now, probably the people who are just shoving it in the box are more than likely just men, I'm guessing, who can give a flying fuck about makeup, so they're not realizing how delicate stuff is. And I think as a woman warehouse worker, I would be more apt to, whoa, this needs to be, I'd be wrapping like every fucking item. They'd be firing me going, you use too much bubble wrap. It'd be like, well, do you want the shit broken and returned, or do you want it to get there in one piece? Shut up and use the goddamn bubble wrap. Fuckers. God, my lips are so gooey. All right, next order I did. Now I finally have them all. All right. Sugarpill. I picked up 3 more of the capsule collection. So I initially had just the pink one. So this is C1. They just call them C1, C2, and C1, C2, C3, and then the collector's edition or some shit. 10th anniversary. So this is C1, which is this one here. Now each palette will have a bigger shade here that's a blush, every one of them. Every one will have 4 metallics. So this one has like 1, 2, 3. Where's the other one? 4. The screen. So 1, 2, 3, 4 metallic shimmers, and then 5 mattes. And that's pretty much every palette. So this is one of my new ones, C2. These are pressed pigments. Love this packaging on this one, the black one. And it is clear, you can see through it. That's why it's fine. I put a picture up on Instagram. All 4. And you can see I was already digging into the blues and the greens, of course. And then this is the 10th anniversary, and it does say 10th anniversary right there on it. Get this one here. So when I was playing the other day, I just laid them all out and was like, all right, let's just play. And played. When I placed the order, if you spent probably $75, something like that, they gave you 3 free loose pigments. They come in these little boxes here. So of course I laugh and these were, I think this was a set. I want to say it was $42 for these 3 pigments. So of course I forget when I open the box and I go, why the fuck would I buy loose pigments? Like, I don't buy loose pigments, not my thing. I'm like, why the hell would I buy that? And I pulled out the receipt, and then sure as hell it said zero, for the pressed pigment little bundle. And I go, oh yeah, that was a free gift. So I'll swatch them for you. And yeah, I just wanted to show you and there is another piece of interior plastic that the palette sits in, so that it's in there. And each one of them says 1 blush, 4 metallics, 5 mattes. And if you didn't know, Sugarpill is woman-owned by Shrinkle. Amy Donan is her real name. Always been vegan, cruelty-free, all that. Love Sugarpill. Cute little box. Right. I haven't even opened these pigments because pigments make a mess. Let me put down a tissue. That's probably my best idea. All right, we have Penelope, which looks beautiful. I used to use loose pigments all the time, like Bare Minerals. Okay, it's definitely filled to the top, as you can see. Look, it's on the cap. So I'm going to swatch it right from the cap. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Oh God, I'm going to have to definitely use this. That is beautiful. Oh my. That is gorgeous. Oh. Okay, I'm get the little cap back on. And they're tight. Okay. Still even spilled a little. The blue one is called Magpie. That one's not as filled to the top, but that's okay. There's still. I might just dip my. This has a bunch of sparkles in it. You can probably see, yeah, you can see the little sparklies. You see them shining there. Try to get you a good swatch here. I'm trying not to make a mess at the same time. Like a medium, deep blue gray. There's a huge swatch of it, just so you can see it better. There you go. I didn't want to stuff my whole finger in there, but I did. Okay. This one looks matte almost. I wonder if it is. This one's called Charmy. Charmy. It looks matte. Gotta slap it. Oh, it's not matte. Okay, this one's. Some pink, gold. That might be the little colors in here. As I just stuck it all over my blue finger here. Oh, that is gorgeous too. Good Lord. It's subtle, but it's just pretty. Damn it. The blue I can live without. But that is, oh my God. Actually, these three actually go together. Maybe that's why they're sold as a bundle. So that's out of the way. What else we got going on here? Marsha, or they're hungover from the night before, the Ulta workers. True. And Teresa picked up the new Real Techniques brushes. So nice. Love their brushes. Yeah, loose pigments are very messy. That's why I wanted to put even like a tissue down in front of me and open it over that because it just falls out. I agree. I agree with Michelle. Loose pigments are like loose glitter, but the loose glitter is way worse. You get it everywhere and you'll be seeing it on you for weeks. So I agree. Hi, Mom. You're hanging out tonight? Mom's doing fabulous. As far as I know. I'll have to check that in Ulta tomorrow under the new brushes. Not that I need brushes because I don't. But I use this one. You've seen me of the Real Techniques. This is the one that dupes. They duped my Bdellium tools. It's a little bigger, but it's basically the same brush. There's the Bdellium's a little fatter because this you can use, like say after I put my foundation with this side of it, I can just flip it and use the back side to put other products on. You can do that with any brush. But whenever I saw Real Techniques dupe it, this is probably $10. The Bdellium might be $30. But the Bdellium I would always buy on sale, something like that. But these are nice. Did I put on the foundation with the Real Techniques? I think I did. I already moved all the brushes. Hi, Bunny Girl. Bunny Girl's in the house. How you doing, girly? We're just playing as usual. Shooting the shit. Yeah, so I'm definitely not happy with the 6-month shelf life. I want my chemicals back. I want chemicals back. Chemicals keep shit on. That's why even the eyeliners, I just have to get it into my head of, if it says it's a vegan eyeliner, it is not going to fucking last on the waterline. It may last, like I said, on, your top line, things like that, but I got to stop buying fucking eyeliners that are vegan because they just don't last. I need my chemicals. That's why my L'Oreal still has like the best formula. And they're the only ones that have a certain ingredient that's first compared to all the other ones. Jacqueline rolling around. Oh God, yeah, I love the. How many do I have in here? Well, here's 2. I probably have at least 2 over there. I probably have at least 4 of each. The Bdellium, I may have up to 6. Because I have a lot of Bdellium brushes. I like flat tops too. Like even this Juno brush from Juno and Company, the one that makes like the balm that takes off your makeup. This is a really nice brush. I bought it like for on random, just like, okay. You always got the It ones that are either free or whatever. Yeah, because I think I used with the foundation, the other one. Yeah, buffing brush. This is Real Techniques too. Love Real Techniques. Get those out of the way. Don't knock over that. Oh boy. God, don't fall off. Don't fall off. Mom's tired of winter. Yes, Marcia, I've always said that. Regular painting brushes. These are literally from like an art store. These are not makeup brushes. But it's a flat synthetic brush. Perfect. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you too. Hi, Nix Luna. How are you? Michelle says she's saving all her Ulta bucks for new arrivals. Yes, they've added definitely Fenty, Hourglass, and Fenty's coming, what, next week, I think. My God, if they get Huda and Natasha, just make my day. Hi, Emily. Well, they have that. Sugar Drizzle would have to offer me a code. I use Teresa's again. I just put in garbage again. Because the only thing that kills me is paying shipping. And even the shipping today came up to like $11 and something. But I'm like, at the same time, the post office is a fucking disaster. Everything with shipping's out of control. And again, it's an indie brand. I save so much on the boxy shit and all that occasionally I don't mind buying it because my order came to like $89 or something. So it took off $9 and then the 11's put on in the shipping. So it's still kind of worked out, but she got her palette. I think you're right, Marsha. I think Tilbury might be going in there too. Like, bring on Charlotte. Everybody's bailing out of Sephora for some fucking reason. Which I'd rather have an Ulta. Me, I already got my Ulta my little account there. Shit, that thing's got to be sitting at close to $300 again. Close. That's why when I wait for those sales, then I do a big old fucking haul and I can get, I'll use $200 of it towards, and the whole fucking order's free. That's the funnest thing to do. The only reason I really did that Sephora order is I wanted to try desperately this Makeup Forever. Because this is my, I don't say much shit's holy grail, but this was like my go-to foundation for years. Years. And they did change the formula, I think, at one point, but at least the shades still stayed the same. But now the shade names have changed, and it doesn't have the coverage. So I'm even looking at the other Makeup Forevers going, because this isn't even on their site anymore, and this is even gone on Sephora. So I'm like, God forbid, I may have to try one of the other ones that I just never tried. There's like another one that's, I don't like luminous. I just want a matte finish. So there is one that's in a tube, it looks like. But I'm like, I'm good. Now that I have, these two, I have a backup. I ain't gonna have to worry about that shit for at least 2 years. Now, my Sephora came pretty quick on that last one, which I was shocked. What, Marsha, why do you say Sephora has a lousy return policy? I've never had a problem with them. Just put it back in the box and print the shipping label. At least they pay for shipping. Ulta's makes you fucking pay for shipping. That's right. I have to go back to the store. And then I hate to say it, but I get the stupid fucking cashier who goes, you can't return online stuff in store. And it's like, bitch, look at the back of the fucking receipt right here. You could return any item you buy fucking online to any fucking store. Shut up and do the return. I'm not mean like that, but that's what's going on in my fucking head as I'm looking at her like, are you fucking serious? Of course you take fucking returns. Oh, I agree, Bunny. Bring on Danessa Myricks. Ooh, that would be nice. Oh, Ulta better not change that point system. My God, we'll have a fucking war. And Teresa says the 2 new blush palettes by Danessa are bomb. Yeah, Mercari. People are just, it's like, Mercari's kind of like eBay, right? People are just trying to make fucking money off of shit. Well, that's any store, Marsha. Yeah. That's why I don't return a lot of shit. Because so she says, Sephora will ban you if you return more than you buy over a quarter. And you know why they probably started that? Not because of me, because of beauty bloggers. I can guarantee people were going in, buying shit, taking their photos, doing a fucking review, and returning it. And if you start returning shit constantly, that's going to be any store. They're going to be like, what the fuck is up with you? And what's it take for even the chick who's running the cash register to go, oh, Brenda Couture, let me look this bitch up online. Oh, well, she's fucking posted a YouTube video, Twitter, Instagram, fucking this one, but now she's fucking returning it. Well, you gotta know what you're gonna. That's why I just don't return a lot of shit. I mean, unless it's a totally like if it was a totally wrong fucking color, I would either just exchange it or just return it and buy the other one. But I don't need it because I still have a full, well, it's like 3/4 of a bottle, if not more, of this. That's why you can't return it. That's why with COVID fucked us all because we couldn't go in store and do swatches and look at shit up close. I don't necessarily need to swatch it or touch it, but when it comes to like a foundation, whether it's in this lighting, outdoor lighting, because I think even on the Makeup Forever site, it was funny. You can go on there and you're like hold your fucking your phone and it'll tell you your foundation shade. So I'm laughing. I'm in the bedroom and I'm like, I go, what the fuck? I'm in the different lighting in here. So I run outside. The sun was actually out today for a little while. Ran out in the sun. This fucking thing had me probably 10 shades lighter than this. But probably because I had full sun on me. And I'm looking, it's going like 100 something. I'm like, no, not even fucking close. But luckily this does match somehow. But like I said, I have multiple foundations from brands where I have 3 different shades match me. Where I lucked out in that aspect. But if that sucker didn't match at all, it would have been gone. I don't think Sugar Drizzle does have magnetic pans in it. I don't think they are. I'm pretty sure I said they're not because I want to shred them all, and luckily it's just cardboard packaging. No. See the magnet here. There's the magnet to hold that down. No, they're not. No. So stick to it. Because, I mean, they're cute palettes, but once I get a good stock going over here of them, I'd rather just put all my mattes together, the duochromes together, just to make it easier to use. But, yeah. That's why I've been kind of keeping all their stuff aside. Just like a little stack, keeping it all together besides the eyeliners that I keep over here and the these things. I bought another one of these too. Christ, I hope I didn't buy the same color. No, I didn't. Okay. Bought like a deeper blue one or something. I don't even know. Aha! Sephora uses the Retail Equation Act from California. Okay. I usually know way more than the cashier, and I've been the cashier. I do. It's nice. It's not full coverage, though. This is. But, and it's, I'm still trying to, I hunted for it today. I'm trying to find a video from them that shows how to use this because I was trying to read the site, like, because it does say on the back here, even on the back, shake it at least 5 times before you use it. Like, oh, okay. I usually shake my foundations anyway. And then it tells you like, oh, if you use your hand, it's more of a lighter coat. And I'm like thinking, because of course I'm just fucking around here. So I tried it with my fingers and I thought I got better coverage using my hands than a brush. And of course I didn't use a sponge with it yet. But it was saying like, put it on, do the back of your hand and put the brush into that way. And it's saying, put on your skin and stretch it. And I'm like, the fuck's that mean? And I can't find a fucking video that Makeup Forever is made to show you how to apply this foundation. And then the weird part is, seriously, you got to go on the Makeup Forever site and go to the bottom where it goes like, and this was only tried on 20 participants. Okay, you mean to tell me 30 makeup artists have worked on this for 3 years and you only had 20 people test it? Wouldn't you at least say 50 fucking people? Because when the 30 people involved in making this tested, plus only 20 outsiders, and it was like typical of 96% said this, 94% said this, and I'm thinking, I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about when put it on and stretch it. So I had it on my hand, and I used, of course, my Bdellium brushes, and probably the next time was a Real Technique, so I put it in, and I like stuck it to my face and went, okay, should I just drag it? And I was trying to see like, is it stretching? Is it pulling? So like, what is this supposed to do? And it didn't do anything. I'm trying to hunt a video that's from Makeup Forever explaining how to use this foundation. Because they're trying to make it like it was something weird, and I'm like, it's foundation. And it's not mask proof either. I give a lot of stuff to my friends. My friends get all my stuff. Oh, good to know. Marcia said Lowe's, Victoria's Secrets also use the Retail Equation Act. I believe that, bunny girl. She's read that Sephora is having issues with people bringing in BoxyCharm stuff. Uh-huh. Yeah, and that's true too, Michelle. Michelle says some places will just give you a store credit if you don't have a receipt, which I've had that happen in the past. I agree, Sarah. I wish I could depot everything, but doing this, it doesn't work in my best interest. You're welcome. Yeah, they're not magnetic, but you just put the little metal sticker on the back. Okay, so Sephora only allows one return per year without a receipt. I usually have the receipt. For Rochelle, her school is going mask free on Monday, and she hasn't done anything except her eyes for almost 2 years. She's freaking out about foundation. That's funny. Yeah, because this has a lot of fucking claims of waterproof, smudge proof, some other thing. Now, when I did get ready with me with that the other day. I pretty much use Makeup Forever. So I still double mask, just with like one of the little medical masks, the little blue ones, and then another mask over the top. I only went into Walmart, couldn't have been in there not even 20 minutes, and grabbed whatever the fuck and right back out. The lady at work is still not vaccinated, so when she's there, I have to wear it into the office and then into my office. So that's like 30 seconds of getting in the fucking door and just going into my office. And I might have had to put it on once or twice. I did have to, some asshole wanted to see the fucking sprinklers. He's knocking on the door. I'm like, hold on, I gotta get my mask. Because I don't know who the fuck this person is. And I have two different computers, so I had to run over my other computer, grab the mask. I'm like, all right, come on in. The guy comes in, Lily looks up and goes, okay, thanks. Really? That was all you needed? Okay. I didn't need it at the bank. I went to my smoke shop, picked up some smoke, so I always wear it in there too. Excuse me. And I ran to the gas station to get cigarettes. And there's foundation on the mask. So I'm like, well, it's not smudge proof or budge proof. And I can only imagine if that couldn't even been probably not even 40 minutes total. And it's not like I'm sitting there rubbing it, just a little mask, the other mask over the top real quick to go in and go, carton of smokes, give me my pot. And, Walmart, in and out. Even Walmart, as soon as I come out the door, it was off because I wanted a cigarette. I was loading up the car with all the crap. But it came off on the mask. Most of them do. And so it's like, I do like the mask in the winter of it is nice when you walk out, it's freezing and you have a mask on because I'm not a scarf girl. So it does keep your face warm. Bonus. But like I said, I could be behind that mask, but my eyes are very expressive sometimes. I'm just sitting there behind there like, motherfucker. And I'm like, under that mask, just going, oh, hopefully trying to keep the eyes normal. Just check your lipsticks. If they smell bad, then you just chuck them, Marsha. Don't worry about it. Her Estee Lancome are probably rancid. She's using liquid matte so they don't come off. Not all of them have worked though. I've had a couple liquid mattes that still got loose on me, and oof. Did I watch Wayne's video on the foundation? Did he apply it with a beauty blender? I think he did. Did I watch that? I go on binges with Wayne. I'll watch like 4 or 5 in a row. I just need to hear that English accent. I love an eye roll, though. Oh, nothing better than an eye roll. I'm just still surprised I haven't encountered a wild Karen while I'm out there. Just beating the shit out of someone at a fucking store. Because I'll be the first one to pipe up. I'll put a fucking mask on. Shut up. Stupid assholes. How long have we been on here? Oh my god, we've almost done 2 hours. Well, at least I know the Charlotte works, thank God. See, even Makeup Forever, I have this one, which is 07. This is like a skin tint. Yeah, this is one of those skin tint things. And I do use the water fountain. I don't know if they make this anymore either. They probably don't. The water blend, this I liked in the summer. And this actually had 50 mils of product, which is 1.69 ounces instead of the typical ounce. But this one I'm shade Y415. But it doesn't come off real yellow based. But very nice foundation for it. But I don't know if they make that anymore. I gotta fit these all in here. Shit. Because don't worry, I still have the e.l.f. camo one, the powder. I bought a Maybelline. I think the matte one fit me. Was there one other one from Ulta? No, I think I got those two from Ulta and then the Makeup Forever, as I was laughing with Gina going, I just got rid of all this foundation. I still have plenty, and I bought 3 more foundations. I like the water foundation. It's lighter texture. That's why I like it in the summer, because it's just light. It's water-based. Oh, yeah. I think they're just dropping it. People have just given up. And now the other variant's starting to kick in. They found it in Connecticut here in January. The B2.A. It's a fucking off-kick of Omicron. I think they said this one spreads even quicker than Omicron. I don't give a fuck if they tell you, you don't have to wear a mask anywhere. I'm still fucking wearing it. I don't care. Until this shit show is fucking under control. Oh, people are just skeezy. Fuck that. Now, I've made it fucking almost 3 years now without getting any of that shit. I ain't taking that mask off yet. Oh, I can imagine. I know Florida, they've been the whole time like, whatever. And it's just like, not me. That's where I have literally, Gina's down in Florida, Nikki's down in Florida, and my girlfriend Sue's down in Florida. Oh, God, yeah, Michelle. Kids have always, that's why another reason I don't like children at all. I've always just called them little disease walking motherfuckers because they're just little germ carriers. That's why I don't like touching children, any of that, because I just know they're little diseased fuckers. And now with COVID rampant, oh yeah. Yeah, they're licking the fucking tables. Oh, good Lord. The fuck are these parents teaching these kids? I'm going to still wear the mask. I don't give a shit. You can do it, Michelle. You can do it. Keep that mask on. If you live in a cold area, you tell the fucker to go lick the metal pole outside. He'll never lick anything again. After the fire department has to come and get his fucking tongue stuck off the pole. Oh, good Lord, they're 18. Are these people raising animals? Why are anybody 17, 18 years old be licking a fucking table? Oh my God, what is wrong with these kids? Holy shit. Oh, Teresa, bless you too, girl. Taught middle school for 30 years. I was an asshole. I was an asshole all through school. So. Yeah, even my friends that have kids, I don't touch their kids. But I could be the one person standing in a room with 100 of you, and some fucking kid could come in that damn door And hair, no matter what color it is, even when I was normal colored hair, fucking kids just beeline for me. It's like they just pick up on that bitch don't want nothing to do with us. And next thing, random children will literally just grab on like my fucking legs and start hugging me and shit. And my fucking hands are in the air like I'm getting fucking held up, going, get your child off me. Get it. And then I start using it. And that really infuriates people, whether I know it's a girl or a boy. I'm like, just get it off me. Get it off me. Get it off me now. And they're like, why are you telling my child that? It's like, get it off me now. Because they don't want me peeling that child off me, because I'm going to peel it off and huff it across the fucking room. Go, I told you to get it away from me. Oh, God, Michelle, that's so sad that they're not that bright. What the fuck is happening? Oh, I've seen those little fuckers where they go to the ice cream aisle. That was happening in the past couple of years. Licking the fucking gallons of ice cream and putting the fucking lid back on. Motherfucker. Like there's not enough listeria and everything else going around. Let's lick the fucking shit. Exactly. Exactly, Terry. A child could just look your way and make you sick. Bunnies, I agree. It's probably a TikTok challenge, which probably is, to lick that crap, because grown men ended up in jail after doing that shit. That shows how stupid people are. It's like when they were at the insurrection and they're like, hey, I'm in the Capitol. I broke the fuck in. Enjoy jail, asshole. His stupidity is just astounding. I'm so glad I did not reproduce. Not that I would have a stupid kid, but it would just, it'd be a worse asshole than me and Greg. The kids are not humans. They're little alien assholes. The only thing I do give the little fuckers credit for is they will tell it like they see it. They have no filter, which is good in a way. But I've seen kids, and it's, and they don't realize they're being rude. But like one time I was with my girlfriend. It was so funny. The little kid, was it her kid or the other person's kid? One of them goes, Mommy, she's got a fat ass like you do. Like the person standing in front of us. And I just about fucking died going, oh my God. And the poor woman just turned around, and my girlfriend, she was a bigger girl. She's just like, and the lady just luckily laughed. But it was just so funny. Like, she got a fat ass like you do, Mom. I'm like, oh God. Oh God. I knew I never wanted kids either. I babysat and shit when I was a kid, and didn't like those little fuckers either. I just always knew. No kids. Not my thing. Not my thing. And just because you have a uterus does not mean you have to use it and produce a child. Period. Trust me, my mother tried. Even she was like, come on, I want a grandkid. I'm like, sorry, you ain't getting one out of me. And my stepsister had like 3 of them back to back to back to back to back. Just like pumped them out like fucking Pez dispenser. That'd be fun, Michelle. She's got a 14-year-old that's into makeup. That's fun. Because then you can play together and teach her how to do, especially if she can pull off a winged liner or something. Because I was playing with makeup when I was a little kid. Probably less than 10. Always been playing with makeup. Oh God, Terry taught kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade. Never again. She still hasn't married. I believe it. I couldn't imagine. My one girlfriend was a teacher, and I have told the story before of the kid literally came after her with a pair of fucking scissors. Like, and said, I'm going to fucking stab you. And then when she got the parents are like, well, what did you say to Billy to upset him? I'm like, girl, I think I would have stabbed the fucking parents, or at least punched one of them in the fucking face and been like, what the fuck are you raising? Why? This child should, And back in my day, you would have pulled a pair of scissors on a teacher, they would have fucking flattened you. Corporal fucking punishment used to be the thing back in the day. I saw a teacher fucking cremate one of my buddies back in the day with a fucking dictionary, you know, big ass thick dictionary. Whapped him right in the fucking head with it. Holy fuck. Caitlin, it doesn't get any better as they get older. She's still the reason she has a job at the ICU. Love it. Good girl, Marcia. She's bragged to her girlfriends who's had kids that it was her goal, that she was gonna go to the grave never changing a diaper. And she's succeeding. We've all scooped up dog poop. That diaper, ugh, yeah, diaper is not my thing. I won't even hold somebody else's fucking kid. Jesus Christ, Terry had a kid try to stab her with a pencil. Oh my god. They're crazy little fuckers. But that and see, it's like the neighbor out front, the little kid, he's cool. He's like 2-3 years old. He doesn't even bother me. But he'll, hey B, and they just wave. My other girlfriends, they've taught their children manners of please, thank you, you're welcome, things like, that's all I ask out of parents, of teach the little fuckers some manners. Teach the little fuckers some manners. But when I see kids like raging around, going ballistic, and the parents are doing nothing, it's like, put your fucking kid in check. Like in a restaurant or something like that. Sit them the fuck down. Give them a coloring book or whatever. Let them fucking color on the goddamn placemat, whatever the fuck they're doing. Well, nowadays, everybody just hands them a phone. But don't let your kids run around like fucking animals. I've been at Walmart several times in an aisle grabbing shit. Some little fucking kid, I'm talking 5 or definitely 5 and under. Mommy, mommy, mommy. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? Where is this kid's parent? I leave the aisle. The mother's like 4 aisles down. And I go, and fucking people wonder why their kids get fucking kidnapped. Because trust me, I was in a fist fight with a lady at Costco once. Her kid was being a fucking animal. And I said, you know what? Put him on a leash. And she flipped the fuck out. I was like, bring it, bitch. I'm like, obviously you can't control them. I've seen people put a harness on with the thing. You know you got a kid who's a fucking runner, which most of them are. Put him in that fucking little body harness with a little dog leash to him. At least you know where your kid is. Because that's how kids get kidnapped. When their fucking parents are just letting them walk around fucking Walmart wherever. Doesn't take some predator long to snatch your fucking kid and go out a side door. And then you're wondering what the fuck happened to your kid. It's just mind-blowing. You're welcome, Terry. We're just all laughing tonight. Fucking kids are crazy. Oh God, Marcia remembers little boys opening curtains in dressing rooms years ago. I'm sure I've had that happen. Good job, Nick's Luna. She somehow taught her son to say, excuse me, ma'am, sir, every time you want something. There's nothing wrong with that. That's being polite. All children should be please, thank you, you're welcome. And then and maybe not the sir and ma'am, it's a bonus, because even I get, especially military people, like, thanks, ma'am. It's like, please don't call me ma'am. I know that's your thing to call, please don't call me ma'am. Because then I feel old. Michelle, one kid told her he was going to slap her. She lowered her mask and said, bring it. Another kid in the class said, don't bring it. She looks like she likes to fight. That's a good one, Michelle. Good for you, Sarah. Yeah. We're all the non-fucking children people. It's not for everybody. It's really not. I don't think people understand that it's a fucking job. And it's a job that you should take seriously until they're 18. That's your obligation. From pumping it out till that fucking kid turns 18, they're your fucking responsibility. To teach them, and it's not just teachers. That's what I don't like. I see a lot of lately, where people they're not teaching their children things at home, and they expect teachers to teach them everything. And it's like, no, they're there to teach certain subjects and things like that. And the best one lately is these fucking parents that are like, they want all these books out of school. Now, pre-internet, I I don't know about all you, but most kids, if you say to your kid, don't smoke, they're going to go smoke. Don't hang out with Tina. Oh, they're going to hang out with Tina. Don't have sex. They're going to go fuck their brains out. It's like anything. You tell fucking kids not to do it. Oh, they're going to fucking do it. So now, as these kids, I'm thinking, do you think they, and they also think their children are deaf for some reason. Because we're at these places screaming. You know, they've been talking about this at the house going, I don't want them to read Pride and Prejudice. That fucking kid's going to be on there right on his phone downloading Pride and Prejudice. Like, do they think these kids are not going to read these fucking books? Like, come on. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, the shit I see with that. And then going on about the critical race theory, it's like, teach them anything you can. Let them learn. They need to learn. Like, holy fuck. But I'm like laughing, all of a sudden these parents give a fuck what their kids learn. They didn't seem to care before. I agree. Teachers don't get paid enough to put up with half the shit they put up with. And I'm still more confused of when I went to school from when did I start school? I was born in 70, so say 75, 5 years old, whatever. My mother never had to buy paper and pencils and books and all this shit for the classroom. And the teachers did not have to buy products for the classroom. That was all supplied by the fucking school. What the hell happened to that is what I don't get. And even with the school buses, drives me nuts around here. Thank God I don't get caught behind them often. Back in our day, we had multiple bus stops that we could go to. You had to walk to the bus stop, and there could be 5 kids, 10 kids, it depends, because there's multiples in the neighborhood. The little fuckers in Connecticut, at least, they get door-to-door service. So God forbid I get stuck on this. Thank God there's not a lot of kids up here. But one time there was kids. I'm behind the bus. It literally stopped at one house. One kid got off. Literally pulled up 10 fucking feet, not even, to the next driveway. And another kid got off. And I'm sitting there in the car, like, about ripping my fucking hair out going, these 2 kids couldn't get off the bus at the same fucking time? They're right there. I mean, she literally driveway to drive. Like, fuck you. Fuck you. And I'm not even going to pull that. We had to walk to school, because I didn't walk to school, uphill in snow both ways. Like, come on. Fucking kids are going to, anytime you tell them not to do it, they're going to do it. I'll take my damn cats and my dogs any day. Good for you, Michelle. All the banned books. None of them should be fucking banned. So stupid. I'm like, I probably read all these fucking books in school, don't remember half of them. Oh, Christ, they even banned Dr. Seuss. Of course they did. Of course they did. And the kids are going to... But that's where I just laugh. I go, the parents are the first ones to throw all these kids tablets, whether it's a PC, your phone. Don't act like these little fuckers are not listening to you and going to look this shit up. They're going to read it, whether, like, come on. When Marsha was in 8th grade, the health teacher told us that Ottawa County, Michigan had the biggest illegitimate birth rate in the United States. That wouldn't shock me. I lived in Michigan for 4 years, from 84 to 88. Lived in, technically I lived in a town called Howell, Howell. But somehow I ended up going to school in Heartland. Don't ask me how. Just ended up the way the street is. I mean, my parents took me from here in Connecticut, living in a regular town, my neighborhood, with all my friends, to the middle of buttfuck Michigan. Literally surrounded by fucking cornfields and all this shit. I laugh. It was like 12 miles to school. And literally just nothing but fucking cornfields and all this shit. It was insane. And I hate to say it, But this was in the 80s. Now, this is just the school I went to. I'm just saying this is just the school I went to. I probably still only would talk to 2 people out of the entire fucking school. And the rest of them were some of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever encountered. And I think I've told this before too, where as the new kid in the middle of February changed 9th grade, which was thrilling, to change that. And you would go like, oh, you're the new kid. Oh, where are you from? Oh, Connecticut. Oh, that's in Ohio? No, it's a whole state. And I got that multiple times. As I'm moving there going, what the fuck? How do these people not know Connecticut is a state? And multiple, oh, you're from California? No, I'm from Connecticut. Over by New York, Massachusetts, Vermont. Like fucking clueless. And some of them could barely read. One of the kids, I finally asked him, I go, dude, you can't read. What the fuck? You fucking 5th graders read better than you. He goes, I'm a fucking farmer. What the fuck do I care? I was like, okay, I don't know what the fuck farming has to do, but I guess you would still need to be able to read even if you're a fucking farmer. It was bizarre, but I couldn't believe it. Got the fuck out of there. I would have moved regardless. Holland, Michigan had a church on every corner. Dutch Reformed. They never taught their kids about the birds and the bees. No. Even Connecticut, we just only recently brought back the liquor stores on Sunday. They shut that down for the longest time. Or that was probably just to give everybody a day off. Because I ran a liquor store for like 7 years out here. Too funny, though. And I still even laugh when they're saying like, oh, this state's red and this state's blue. Guess what? All the states are purple. I've lived in 4 states alone. Connecticut, Michigan, Colorado, Nevada. 4 right there. You can't say this whole state's all Republicans. This whole state is all Democrats. No, people move. Look at all the people that moved to Florida. Doesn't mean it's a red state. There's a mix. To me, everybody needs to get over this red and blue shit. It's all purple. People from everywhere. People move. Yeah, fucking Michigan. I fucking hated Michigan. Partying and I've always been open and honest with my mom, so she knew I'd be like in the middle of a fucking cornfield drinking. Like, are you fucking kidding me? In a cornfield. Disturbing. Yeah, because I was kind of like, Michigan looks like a little hand, so I was almost like right in the center somewhere. I did see some good thing about Michigan. That's when I was going to concerts. So I've been 14, 15, 16, up until 18. So I did get to see some kick-ass concerts down in Detroit, all that. Partied for 4 years. I came here from Connecticut being a straight A student, went to Michigan and was just like, I was so mad that we moved, first off, that I intentionally was like failing classes. Like a dumbass going, fuck, what am I doing? And even the, like, what are they called? Oh, I'm back. Like the counselor was like, brought me in and goes, what the hell's going on with your grades? Like, you went from pretty much all straight A's to like failing shit and doing this. I'm like, because your teachers suck, to tell you the truth. I'm like, I don't like it here. It's just, I'm not happy. I'm just going to suck it up, do what I got to do, get the fuck out of here, and I'm done. When I'm 18, I'm out of this fucking shithole. And at 18, then we moved to Colorado. Connecticut's boring too. Tiny little state. And Vegas was obviously one of the funnest places to live. But even that gets to you after a while. They lived there for like 7, 8 years. Trust me, I love gambling, but just the traffic got to you. All of it. It's just like, holy shit. See, I was waiting to find Greg, and you gotta remember, Greg and I have like an 8-year age difference. So literally, I'd be 16 in Michigan, partying down in the fucking cornfield, and my now husband would be 8 years old. baseball or some shit. So it's weird. I had to keep moving across the country to work my way back here to pick him up eventually. Oh my God, that's funny. Marcia, they couldn't even hang clothes out on the line in the backyard. The old church ladies would shun them. Oh no, shunned by the church lady. Why wait till you were 18 to move? Because I had to finish high school. And I already knew we were moving to Colorado, me and my parents. I'm an only child, so it's only me, mom, and, well, dad's been gone. Is it 25, 26 years this year? My dad died when we lived in Vegas. Connecticut is boring. See, Michelle agrees. She went to Quinnipiac. Colorado. What the hell is the name of the town? I only lived there about 3 months. I didn't like that either. Beautiful state. Waking up to the Rocky Mountains, gorgeous. If my mom's on here, she'll put it on. Was it called Littleton, maybe? Something like that. All the jobs were, which sucked, because I was kind of between Denver and Boulder, kind of halfway, kind of between the two of them. And most of the jobs were all part-time, and I could not figure out, like, why the fuck are all these jobs part-time? I cannot get a full-time job. And at that point, I've been working at lumber yards. I started working at lumber yards when I was in Michigan. Worked at Herb Lumber. So, of course, when I went to Colorado, I said, let me find a little local Ace Hardwares, whatever, just fucking job. And everything kept coming up part-time. And finally, one of them, I think I was talking to some cashiers, I go, what is with everything part-time? She goes, oh, sweetie, you're kind of right between Denver and Boulder, so it's like college town. So most of the jobs are part-time. And I was like, fuck. And the only job I could find, which sucked, was working at a gas station, third shift. At least the cops were cool and would pull over people in front of the place to fucking amuse me. I could see people out there getting fucking, the drunk driving tests and shit like that. Because fucking, what the fuck else you gonna do at 3 o'clock in the morning? No shit to do. And the cops would just come hang out, and I was just like, nope, this ain't for me. So I went back to Michigan for a very short period of time and then moved back to Connecticut. And then my parents came back to Connecticut, and then we moved out to Vegas. Because we were all sick of Connecticut, too. Oh, I've driven through Iowa. Fucking cornfields everywhere. Because I've driven across the United States like 4 times. So it's like you take Route 80 is the top route. And then you could take Route 40, which is the lower route. So like when we drove out to, say, Nevada and things like that, we took Route 80 because it's around the top. When I moved out of Vegas, I literally left like on Christmas Day. So I didn't want to take 80 because that's the northern route. I was more worried about snowstorms, things like that. This is before GPS, internet again. This is 1988 we're talking. And even, well, Vegas would have been moved there, and by the time I was 21. So that would have been, what, 91, 92, somewhere in there. We didn't have GPS and maps. We had 2-way fucking CB radios and shit like that. That was about it. And I've driven across the country without GPS multiple times. I can long haul drive. Yeah, they have high schools in Colorado too, but my father was getting transferred for work. Trust me, I didn't even want to go to graduation. That's how bad I fucking hated the school and all the bullshit. I didn't plan on going. And I think it was my mom. She rarely swears. Back in the day, she never. And her and my father are both like, we have one goddamn kid. Put that damn dress on. Put the fucking go. And they threw me in the fucking car because I was like going to the Bahamas the next day because I'm like, I'm going to play. They're like, we have one kid. We're going to see you fucking graduate. Fine. But I wouldn't have went otherwise. I wouldn't have went to graduation. Lafayette. Thanks, Mom. Actually, I don't know where the fuck we lived. We've lived so many places. I don't fucking know. Lafayette, Colorado. Thanks, Mama. Hi, Blue Lily. Cornfields are horrifying. favorite state, well, Connecticut right now. The funnest was obviously Vegas. I mean, come on. You cash your check at the casino. You double down on your check. I mean, you could literally go into the grocery store. I've hit many a royal flush going grocery shopping. But you were better off to go gamble on your way out, because sometimes if you were going in and gambling, you'd be like, oh yeah, because you always go in thinking you're going to win. And it'd be like, oh fuck, I'm losing. Okay, I guess I'm not getting milk. Oh, guess I'm not getting eggs. Oh fuck, I lost it all. Guess I'm not shopping at all. Back out the door. Yeah, like I'll never go to Florida again. Fucking hate Florida. Gross. Absolutely gross. I mean, if I could probably live anywhere, I, I just want like 100 fucking acres in the middle of nowhere. But I'll take the 6 I have up here on my mountain, and it's not like I have neighbors on top of me. Like, and that's what's nice up here. That's why I always take a nap in the afternoon. Like, always somewhere around 2 o'clock, it is like silent on this mountain. And for some reason, all the animals chill at that time. We all take a fucking nap from 2 to 4, 2 to 6. And my naps range in time, because it's not like I'm setting an alarm. We all pass out. But it's like dead quiet up here. I'll shut the volume on the TV off, and it's just peace and quiet. Because after living in Vegas, I mean, that's like the concrete jungle. Been there. It's like when I go to New York, it's like horns blaring and all this. It's like, oh my God, I don't have to listen to that shit. I live on a mountain, and it's very quiet up here. Marsha grew up a block away from Lake Makatawa. I'm sure I fucked that one all up. Spent the summers on Lake Michigan. Over bike to the lake. And watch the freighters come in. That'd be fun. Like my parents and I would go on vacations to, like we went to Alaska and the Yukon and Canada for like 3 weeks. We'd go to Europe, things like that. Like the Grand Canyon, I've seen that so many fucking times. I'm like, big fucking hole in the ground. Beautiful place to ever go to if you have the chance is Monument Valley. It's gorgeous. And I would normally go to the islands, Jamaica, Bahamas, St. Lucia, all that. But now with the whole skin cancer scares with mom, and fuck, I'll never go to another island again. I'll never lay in the sun again. I'm not self-tanning ever again. Not wasting my money on it. I kind of do have a moat around the house, which is funny. There's like a pond out back, and most of the property, I have 6 acres, is woods, which are technically like wetlands. So you can't fuck around a lot. Hi, Indie Blue. Like you can't plant certain things because it could take over the wetlands. So from the little pond out back, now there's a stream. Well, you have to call it a stream. It's not a river. It does get some good water flow though, since everything's been freezing, melting, freezing, melting, freezing, melting. It's fucking crazy. So it runs all through the property over here under the driveway. So it has big concrete cylinders in the ground. It'll flow through there. And then flows around the other side of the property over here and all the way around it. It's pretty. And I always laughed like, I want to put a little gate up where you have to buzz them to come in where the gate opens and all this. Because I still have a gravel driveway. I refuse to pave it just because it would make my taxes go up too. But I like the gravel driveway. It just leaves it all. I try to leave shit natural. Like I don't fuck with the animals, all that. Marsha, you haven't seen the damn Grand Canyon? Gotta go look and go, yep, big fucking hole in the ground. They have that freaky thing there now where it's like a sky deck that's clear that you can look down. Hell no. And don't ever take a helicopter ride. Very fucking dangerous. They don't tell you it's dangerous, but those fucking things crash a lot. Yeah, like I said, every state's purple. They love to say they're Republican, Democrat, but Democrats are starting to put it to these fucking Republicans. Oh, goddamn time. because they're seeing what assholes they are. My driveway's flat. Thank God. Usually the selfies you see of me are sometimes that's the driveway because I just jump out of the car after I do the get ready with me. I jump out, take the picture, and done. Indie Blue, leave the wires alone. You're trying to get that Q-tip, aren't you? You got it, didn't you? You little shit. They love Q-tips. You come say hi? Hi, little one. Can I pick you up or you're going to run away? No, you're going to run away. You almost had Shiloh last week. That would have been a miracle. Would have got fucking mauled, though, too. Come here, you little shit. I know she wants to sit on me. Come here, little Blue. Make sure Mommy don't wipe up. Come here. Here you go. Hey, baby. You little bird factory. You little bird factory. Oh, come up here. Come up there. This is what Mom gets for grandkids. 4 legs. Little furry butts. You sleepy girl. She's always sleepy. You sleepy little kitty. Yeah. And Greg now has this little routine with Beauty, which is cute. They actually sell, dogs have like a long, like a bully stick or something it's called. Of course, they were on Chewy. And it was like little sticks, but for cats. And I'm like, because they get plenty of treats. Everybody has to have their treats every night. Dog gets his bone. Cats get their treats. Got to fill the little balls up so they love those goddamn roly balls where the treats fall out. The little Beauty, Greg gets a little stick out. And he sits there and little tiny little Beauty comes over and sits there and gnaws on it, pulls off chunks of it. And it's like their little routine. So when he's not here, she comes in and looks at me like, oh. And she looks up, she knows where the treats are. She's like looking at the treats, looking at me. And I'm like, that's a you and Daddy thing. That's not me. So you wait till Daddy comes home, then he'll give you the treats. Furry grandchildren are the best. They don't talk back and you can give them back. Now, I always thought people don't have a clue of the work that is involved in raising a human. It's like if you can't raise a dog, you can't raise a human. Even a dog is a lot of work. Why do you think I don't get to go to Vermont and go play? Because I have Mr. Siberian Husky Brody, who's like 14 now. Just his birthday was on Valentine's Day. I have to be here for him. I'm not going to drag that dog into my car, first off, my Challenger, when he's a fur ball that the fur just never ends with a husky, period. It's a year-round fur fest. And put him into my car that would turn my Challenger like a white fur ball and drive him 4 hours to Vermont. Not going to happen. The Blue loves her kitty grandchildren. Of course. Cats are easy. I'm more of a cat person as is. Just because I know they're easy. I mean, the worst thing I have to do every day is scoop cat litter. But I've been doing it my whole life. I've had cats since I was a kid. It's just like second nature to do that. I don't even think twice about it. Just do it. But at least the cats, God forbid, I don't have to run home to feed them. Or run home like they got to go outside. I can't let the cats outside here. I learned quickly once I moved up to the woods. I got a hair on me. Fucking cat. That coyotes and hawks and all kinds of shit in the woods will eat your fucking domesticated animals. So I lost a few cats to go, okay, nobody gets to go outside again. Unless they're on a leash. It's a 4-hour drive. He's at the very, very top of Vermont. Literally on the Canadian border. Mercer's cats were going through withdrawals because they couldn't have the catnip. Oh yeah. If I'm kicking it in the bed, they always know it's between 7 and it's usually 7:30. I try to get it like 7:30, by 7 o'clock. But if it's after 7:30, I will have the dog and 4 fucking cats all standing there looking at me. And the cats will spread all over the room and be like, what up? They'll look over like, come on. And the dog, he'll start with, I want treats, I want treats. And as soon as I get the dog his bone, you'll see 4 gray fuzzy fuckers just barrel into the computer room going, give us our treats. I walk in and they're all spread out and just like, what you got, lady? There you go. Spend more money on fucking cat treats. It's ridiculous. And they do love catnip too, which is fun. Marcia found the treats and came to them. They passed out within minutes. No more pounding on the door. Glad you found them, Marcia. They are. I know. They're just thinking, come on, human fuck. Get my treats. And even the cats and the dog. I try to feed him at like the same time every day, like 5 o'clock or something. And Brody, he's not one of those who just like sits there and gobbles his food. Sometimes he doesn't even eat till 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, dude, your food's been sitting there. And then I have to re-stir it for him. I go, it's like getting all stuck. Because I always just mix like some wet and dry food together. They get treats, and then I have 2 balls that you just like kind of turn the little top so it gives you a wider opening. Pour the treats in, and then it has a hole where the treats pop out when the cat's like batted around. I've actually caught Shyla and Kuka, who are sisters, playing in the hallway and batting the ball back and forth to each other. And then the treat pops out. But Kuka's funny. She loves it the most. I can put down all the cat treats. As soon as I fill the ball, I just kind of chuck it and it rolls into the hallway. And she goes right after the ball. She'd rather get the treats from the ball. Like, hey, you want to make it a big problem like that? Have at it. But the other ones are just like grabbing them off the floor. And who knows if they're getting high with me sometimes. Occasionally I'm just like, like, here's a little kitty high for you. Chill out. And the dog gets actual, like a bone that you would make like beef stock with, where it's like just a big marrow bone, they call it, where it has the marrow down the center. So they're usually, I tell the guys, keep them 6 inches or bigger, but I don't like to go too big, because Brody does love, and Lola did too, they love to get that marrow out with their tongue. So some of the guys, it's like a running joke down there. I'll be like, use this one's measuring stick. And of course, we got a new one time, and I was like, oh yeah, I need bones, and they may or may not need to be cut in half, but check with Dan, because he'll let you know if we need the measuring stick or not. And the person's like, what? And I go, just roll with it. Go ask Dan. So they usually know and a couple times they've cut them too small. And I'm like, dude, the fucking dog is over 100 fucking pounds. They don't need a tiny bone. They need at least 6 inches. And little Beauty, she's cute. I think I found some upstairs, but the next time I go, I'm going to have them take a bone and cut it tiny, like little 1-inch strips. She goes after the dog's bone, especially if it has meat on them. Some of them will have more meat on the outside, some don't. And the ones that have the meat, she's over there, and if Brody catches her, he's just like, he won't attack her, but he'll run over to her, push her away with his nose, like, that's mine. And I'm like, here's this tiny little cat going after this big dog bone, which it's just ridiculous. It's so cute. Oh, Marsha's got now 6 ferals. Twice a day. Holy shit. Pure black. Nice. We don't have many. I never see like random cats around here. Probably because I'll get killed by the fucking coyotes. I buy the bones by the case. Back in the day, I would just walk in and they would say the bones were even like a foot long. Like it's almost be like they're, like your knee bone down, like your shin, so the bone would be like a foot long. And I would just go, oh, cut them in half. Because sometimes I've run out. Like right now, I brought up 3 tonight, and I noticed that I only have like 4 bones left in the freezer down here, because that's where I have to wrap them all in tin foil so they don't clump together, because it just comes in a big box. There's usually 40 to 60 pounds worth of bones, which is a lot of bones. But I have to wrap each individual one just in a quick piece of tin foil, and then I shove them in the plastic bags. And then into the freezer they go to keep them frozen. And sometimes Brody will go right at it. Sometimes he wants it to thaw first. Like Lola used to just go ham on that fucker. Right out of the freezer, frozen, she would go at it. And Brody sometimes he'll lick it a little bit and like, that's my bone. I got my bone. And he may not start actually chewing on it for another hour or two. He just wants to know he has it. And they usually give me a good price on the bones, $1.50 a pound or something, because I am buying a full box instead of just, a couple little bones here and there. So it's usually every month and a half. It depends how many bones are in the bag, because he gets one a day. Marsha's a crazy cat lady like me. Yay. Gigi. Oh, that's a good name. Blue's got a couple of her kitties are feral. Yeah, I randomly see random animals cruising around here. The weirdest was one day I was walking down to get the mail, and I'm like, what the fuck am I hearing in the woods off on the side? And I knew it sounded like a chicken, because I raised chickens at one point. So now I had to really start looking, and sure as fuck there was a random chicken in my woods. So of course, I'm out there in the middle of the driveway with bread now, trying to get the chicken out of the woods. Greg pulls in. I can just see him in the truck like, oh Christ, what the fuck is she doing now? He pulls up, what are you doing? I'm like, there's a chicken in the woods. I don't know what I'm trying to get it out. And the chicken wouldn't come. I gave him the bread and just said, forget it. I like my chickens. I try to be a good mom. Blue's got 6 cats. I got 4. 6 would be maximum. Greg loves to always go, no more cats. And I said, one of these days I am going to grab 2 more. He's going to go, I'm going to make sure they're gray. So actually, he'll come over and see some fucking cat and think it's one of the other ones and not realize we have 6 of them. Or he'd be like, or if I got one that's a different color, he'd be like, where the fuck? Was that a different cat? Oh, no, honey, you're hallucinating. I don't know what you're talking about. What is the long-haired black cat? I saw a name. Oh, I've had a long-haired black cat. Oh, it was just a black domesticated long hair, usually they call them. If they're not a specific breed, it's just like domestic long hair. That's what Beauty would be. She's like Blue and Beauty are sisters from the same litter. Blue has the short fur and Beauty has the long fur. So she's just considered domestic long hair, and her sister Blue, who I just showed you, Blue is considered a domestic short hair. Like I've had my one cat, Kilo. He was Siamese. Fucking talked and talked. Oh my God, he was a talker. Coolest fucking cat, though. I would definitely do another Siamese. Just for the talking. What you doing, Blue? You gonna go sleepy up there? Yeah. Alright. This one talks too occasionally, which is weird. What you doing, cutie? Well, come sit with Mommy. I invited you over here. You just want to sit in my lap? She does that peeping thing. It's so weird. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, Siamese and Orientals are cute. The only color I won't have again is orange. I had an orange cat once, and he was completely psycho, insane, just one of the craziest cats I ever had. And I'm like, I'll never have another orange one again. Kind of like ColourPop, turn into an asshole. I'm never ordering ColourPop again. Weirdo orange cat. Nah, I don't need an orange cat again. Where'd you go? I'm doing it on timer. See, she gets antsy. She knows when almost 3 hours is up. She's weird. You notice that Blue always shows up. But usually around 3 hours, she'll be over here again going, let's go. Go upstairs. Don't worry, we will play with Sugarpill palettes. I just was not in the mood to swatch these tonight. And my voice is going. Oh, the poor kitty got a messed up hip and limps. Oh, poor baby. I'm glad you got a sweet one, Blue. She's got orange tabby. That's what mine was. He was orange tabby and whew, he had a fucking screw loose. I won't hold you in front of the camera. I'll just see if you want to sit in my lap. It's weird because these cats never come over here, which blows my mind. She could do this cool thing with her tail. It looks like a question mark. Ow! Yeah, you need those back nails cut. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. Oh, did you just wreck my leg? Well, luckily there's no actual scratch mark. Okay, good. His beauty got me earlier on my thumb right here. I went to pick her up and back claw came into me. You just want love, but you won't come up here. You little shit. She's so cute. Good night, Miss Teresa. We'll see you next week. I'll see you this week, too. We're always here. I'm probably going to get going, too. Get this all off my face. Emily, her Tia has an orange boy, and he would spray on all his toys. Oh, Jesus. That declawing's horrible. That is so just, oh my God. Bunny's got her blonde tabby. The only time I had to have a nail taken out of a cat was Ruger. He had like, what's it called? Petrodactyl, where he's got 7 fingers. That cat was fucking badass. I actually taught him how to high five. But he had one of the nails where it really wasn't a finger and a fucking nail was just coming out literally between, like, you know, your 2 things here. So they did have to remove that because it wasn't an actual toe. It was just like this nail coming out of his fucking skin. It was like, oh no, that one you can take out because it's not used for anything. But the cat, so I would laugh since he, you know, had all the fingers. You could, well, at least I could. I can go up to the cat and go, Ruger, high five. And whether put my hand this way or just put it flat, the cat would literally fucking give you a high five, whether it was, you know, flat or down. It was cool as shit. Because you know how cats are. You can semi-train them, but that fucking cat was cool. I'm like, high five. Some will shake. That's where you got to play with their paws sometimes when they're little. None of these ones like having their paws. Like, I can cut the 2 little ones' claws. Fucking Shyla. Got to catch her on the right day. Shyla's strong. She's one of my biggest cats I've ever owned. And Kuka, I just gave up. Because Kuka, she spins around and literally like slaps you right in the fucking face. Fucking cat almost took my eye out one time. I was like, okay, fuck your nails, you're good. We'll let somebody else deal with that shit. Or I have to get a good hold of them. It's easier, obviously, when you have nails on, so I can scurf them and then do it. But sometimes it's trying hard to scurf a cat by yourself and cut their fucking nails. I need sometimes that extra set of hands. Yeah, whenever Kuka swung around on me, almost took my eyeball out. I was like, okay, fuck your nails, you can keep them. What do you got? Oh, it's the Q-tip. Play with the Q-tip. All right, my loves, my throat is going. Fuck. I'm going to cut it short because now I'm really starting to sound like shit. I can feel it. Yeah, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, who knows. I'll just, me pop the fuck on and we'll do a bunch of Sugarpill swatches and have some looks and everything. I hate when my voice gets shot. Oh my God, that would be so cute, Marsha. She saw a video of a cat on a huge sheep, and the cat was, where they make biscuits. It was doing it on the sheep's neck, and the sheep was digging it. That is fucking cool. Would Ruger get? Yeah, I think Ruger got groomed. I think I had another one. And they would come right to the house. I love that service. Because all you have to do is put the cat in the carrier, and she does it right in the van, right in the driveway. So much less stress on the cat than going in the car and driving there. And the cat pissed me off one time. He was just being an asshole. I had all you do to get him in the cage. And I said, give him a fucking mohawk. And she did. She gave him a mohawk. Greg was like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, get the fucking cat to live. Gotta have fun with them. Oh, nice to meet you too, Emily. Feel free to join us we're here almost every Saturday. Like I said, it's usually a 2 to 3 hour show. Blue Lily, you will get some Sugarpill in the future. I'm sure you will. No, we just have fun here. You see, we're talking about fucking cats. It's not always about makeup. I mean, I don't even want to bring up the whole Ukraine thing. That is just horrifying. I'm just kind of shocked that Putin had the fucking balls to do this. I just didn't think he'd push it this fucking far. And it is mortifying of what's going on over there. Those people are just, oh my God. Oh my God. It's depressing to see that going on. But what a fucking asshole. He's got the whole fucking world against him now. Putin is, yeah, batshit insane. He always has been. And fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. And then our orange idiot was praising him, of course, like he always does, licking his fucking balls. I'm like, for what that whole fucking statement is, can't you get him for treason on that? Why is he always siding with dictators? Like, get the fuck out of here. I miss the good old days of assassinations. Which is horrible to say, but I do. Love you all, you ladies. Thank you. You always make my Saturday night so much fun. We have fun playing with makeup and talking about whatever. It's just so we can all just sit here and shoot the shit and have some fun, and love you all. All right. Everyone be safe. Who knows what this weather is bringing this week. I think it's going to be cold again. Who the fuck knows? But I will see you all very soon, and Ulta will show up eventually, and we'll do the Ulta haul and all that too. But I will see you all very soon. Mwah. Thanks for showing up. Bye.